Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to be talking about what is digital marketing, the different part of digital marketing and how you can use them. What is digital marketing? Digital marketing is a type of marketing that happens digitally. We know the traditional means of marketing, but in this case, you are going to be doing it digitally online on the internet. And in the process of using the internet to market your products or services, you are doing what is called digital marketing. Before we move forward with this tutorial or topic, I would like you to click on the subscribe button below this video and hit the bell button so that you'll be notified when a new video pops up from this channel. Thank you. Have you done that? Now let's get back to our program. Okay, so digital marketing is the art of doing marketing on the internet. Whatever you are selling, it could be any product at all. It could be sales of laptops, phones, clothes, shoes, content, videos, graphic design, website design. As long as you are marketing and selling these things online, you are doing digital marketing. However, for you to be successful at digital marketing, there are different moving parts that need to be put together in order for you to achieve your aims or goals. And what are these moving parts? We have what we call SEO, search engine optimization. Search engine optimization is the process of optimizing your content so that they rank for specific keywords. We have what we call landing page. Your landing page is a website that is used to market your product. This is where your product, your prospective customers or clients come to and read about your message, get persuaded to take action on whatever you are selling. Then we have the process of sales funnel. Sales funnel encompasses of so many different parts of digital marketing. Sales funnel involves creating a website landing page, running ads, doing sales copy, and stuff like that. When you put all this together, driving people from point A to point Z so that they can take action on what you are offering, you are having a sales funnel. Just as the name implies, when you have a funnel, you turn content from the top of the funnel and it goes straight down to the bottom of the funnel. So it's the same process of transferring prospect from point A to point B in order for them to take action on your offer or on your service or buy your product. Do you get? So now we also have other aspects like Facebook ad promotion, Instagram ad promotion, um, YouTube ad promotion, and Google ad promotion. This is the aspect of marketing your product by paid ads process. You pay for advert. When you pay for advert, whatever platform you are using to promote your product will collect your money and announce or broadcast your product or services or your offer to thousands of people depending on your specification when you were creating that ads. How do you do this? You do this through different platforms. Facebook has their own platform for running advert. Google has their own platform for running adverts. YouTube have their own platform for running adverts. For instance, on YouTube, you must have seen some ads on every video. You might see one on this very one you're watching right now. And these ads are being promoted by specific people, specific companies. This is to promote their service, their product, or whatever they are offering. Then we have the case of content marketing. Content marketing comes in varieties of forms. You could have written content or video content. Like you are watching this video now. This is a video content that I created and you're watching me as I'm talking to you. You also have written content. Written content is all about marketing or sending your marketing message to your prospect. You could write them and optimize them with SEO. Like I said, search engine optimization is all about optimizing your content so that they rank for specific keyword. Now, with content marketing and SEO, what you do in this case is that you search for keywords that people are looking for. Then when you search for keyword, you will put that keyword on in your content, specific place on your content, like the title, the first paragraph of your content. And when you put them, if there are people searching for this keyword, your content will rank on Google when people search for them. And when they search for them, they will click to your website. And if your content is very, very good, they will take action on what you are talking about. Then we have the other aspect called copywriting. Copywriting is all about you sending out a message to sell a product to persuade people to take action on what you're offering. You get? So these are the different moving parts of digital marketing. And when you bring them together, many companies around the world use them. They use them to achieve anything. The most important thing is to make money. This is the purpose of putting all these things together. In some cases, let's say you have a product you want to sell. Maybe let's say a shoe. You want to sell a shoe. What you do is that you get a sales copywriter. A sales copywriter will write a persuasive content write up telling your prospects why this is the best shoes on the internet. They will list the features and the benefit of buying that shoes. In most cases, when well done and well written, people will take action on those on that copy. They get persuaded, they get convinced that this product, if I don't buy it right now, I'm going to miss out. So your job as a copywriter is to ensure that people take action, they get persuaded, they believe you. And there are different moving parts of copywriting as well, such as the headline, the body, and the bottom of your copywriting. Now, what you do in this case is that you write your copywriting in such a way that the first headline grabs attention. It is very, very important for your content or your copywriting or your copy to grab attention. Once you grab attention, you will be able to hook people to what you are about to say. So that is why your attention grabbing headline is very, very important. Very, very important. You can't do without it because on the internet, you have less than 6 to 10 seconds to grab people's attention. If you miss out on this, you miss out on everything. That is why good copywriters spend a lot of time crafting that headline, make sure they get it right. And they do a lot of research. It's not something you just write out of your head. No, it has to strike a chord in people's emotion to grab their attention. You must have seen even newspapers employ this method as well because they know that they just have little space of time to grab attention. It is this headline that sells newspaper. It is this headline in those days before the internet. This is how people sell their magazines, sell their newspaper, grab attention and make people want to pay for every newspaper. And this is how they make money. Without this skill, people you can't sell. Copywriting is very, very important on the internet. Very, very important. And that is why people who understand the use make a lot of money. So if you want to learn how to write copywriting, how to do copywriting, you just have to grab the skill. It is very, very important and you can actually make a lot of money offering this service. And there's another aspect we call email marketing. Email marketing is a place whereby it's a process whereby you send out messages about your product or service to people who need them and tell them you relate with them. You build long-time relationship. This is one of the most powerful method of selling anything online. With email marketing as your backbone in everything you're doing, you'll be able to retain your customers and they'll be able to relate with you. You become something that comes up in their mind almost every time. And if you have anything to sell, all you just have to do is to continue talking to them through your emails. And there's a way you do it. And this is a subsection of sales funnel, like I said earlier. With sales funnel, there are different moving parts whereby you move people from point A to point C. The bottom part is where you opt them into an email funnel. That email funnel is where you capture their emails so that you can sell anything to them. In a case whereby you have a lot of people in your mailing list, that's what we call mailing list. Is a list of all the emails you are able to capture over a period of time. So if you're able to have these emails, you can sell anything. Most people who understand this method have been able to sell to the same people over and over and over again. So when you have an email marketing system in place, you can hardly go broke. You can just hardly go broke because it is something that people are willing to pay you for. If you know how to set up these things as well, you understand? If you know how to set them up, you will make money. You will make serious money. Email marketing is very, very important. The way copywriting is, the way SEO, search engine optimization, the way content marketing, all these things put together makes a one huge gigantic system that makes money for companies. So if you want to partake in this method of making money, you just have to learn these skills, grab them. And where can you learn them? There are places where you can learn them. You can learn them on YouTube here, depending on what you want to do. If it is copywriting you want to learn, you learn that as well. If it is if it is content marketing you want to learn, you do that. Some people are very, very good at writing, and content marketing is something that is very, very important in people's life. Everything you see online is written. Everything you see online is written. Every website you go, you see written content. Meanwhile, some companies don't have, or business owners don't have time to write all this content. So what they do is that they hire people to write for them. So if you have this skill whereby you can write content for people, they will pay you. They will pay you. And I can also show you how you can learn this skill as well. And one of the best place to learn them is on Udemy. That is because on Udemy you have well structured information product that can take you from point A to point B to point C and then to point Z. That is how you learn. If you say you want to start doing research on your own, it might look so haphazard and you might not be able to grab things the way you should. There's nothing like a well structured information. It saves you time, it saves you resources. So if you are interested in learning digital marketing in any of these areas like search engine optimization, content marketing, copywriting, sales funnel, ad promotion, how to run adverts, the best place to go is on Udemy. Udemy has a lot of courses that you can pay for. Anywhere you want to partake is very, very available online for you to partake. And that is where I want to show you right now so that you can see how it works. Okay, so here, this is our Udemy landing page created by the companies behind it. This is where you can buy all the courses that you want. If you are looking for a product that has to do with content marketing, or let's say copywriting. Copywriting. Copywriting is a course that helps you sell a product. Your messaging has to be persuasive. Your messaging has to make people take action, convince people that this is something they need in their life. If they don't get it, they will miss out. And when they feel this way, they are more compelled to take action on what you're selling. This is why copywriters are one of the most sought after people on the internet. They are highly in demand because marketing is all about messaging. Marketing is all about messaging. There's no other way around it. You just have to get your marketing and messaging right. And without good messaging, you can't make money online. That is true. That is why content marketing, sales copywriters, or even email marketers are highly sought after because they are the master of messaging. They are the master of prospect fishing. They can help you fish for people who will buy your product. They retain them, they relate with them, they entertain them, and make them trust your brand, trust your product enough to exchange money for what you are selling. This is why you get products online and message along with them. This is one of the reasons why you see some of the text you read online is all about sending out message. The goal of that is to convince you to take action. Do you understand? To retain you so that if you're even thinking of buying anything later on, you will be able to come back to them. Even if you don't buy immediately, you'll be able to come back to them and say, okay, this product is something I need. Do you understand? So you can say this is something I really need and I want to partake in it. Do you understand? So that is why messaging is very, very important in what you are doing. So let's go back to Udemy right now so that we can see what we are doing. Okay, so if you're interested in copywriting, for instance, you can just come here and add this product to your cart. That is after you have signed up. Here, you can sign up here. You click on this button, sign up. And when you sign up, you create an account. And then you come here and click on this button, add to cart. As you can see, the complete copywriting course, right to sell like a pro. You see, the major aim of copywriting is for you to sell. And when you're able to sell, you'll be able to, compel people to take action. That's why people are always talking. In fact, even big brands that have been known cannot do without copywriting or messaging. They have to, because they know that if they don't send message out, you will forget them and go to another brand. In order for them to retain you, they have to keep messaging you. They have to keep communicating with you. Even after 100 years of being in the existence, that people have already become familiar with their product, they keep selling to you. They keep selling to your children. They keep selling to your grandchildren. So that is how the internet works. You just have to get your messaging right. That is why writing messages is one of the most important aspects of digital marketing. So if there's anything you want to learn at all, just go to Udemy. You don't need to waste your time. You don't need to brainstorm or think about how you are going to achieve this. Just by going to Udemy alone, you settle all these aspects of your life. If you are confused, you don't know what you need a mentor, go to Udemy. Now, if there's any aspect that you don't understand in the course, you can now come to YouTube and search for that particular keyword or aspect that is being explained in the course that you don't understand. Or you go to ChatGPT ChatGPT will be able to put you through and explain this aspect to you. And with that, you'll be able to become a good digital marketer. So this is the aspect of digital marketing that needs to be understood and learned over time. It's not something you can do immediately. Do you understand? It's something you just have to learn on your own and master it with practice. Copywriting is all about practice. In fact, anything in life is generally all about practice. You just have to keep learning, practicing, learning, practicing, learning, practicing until you become extremely good. And to be frank, with this skill in your hand, you can apply to companies and get jobs either in Nigeria, either in Ghana, either in South Africa, either in the US or Canada. You can actually get jobs by applying with these skills. This is why equipping yourself is very, very important with digital marketing skills. And with anything you want to, if you say okay, you don't want to work for anybody, you have a product you want to sell. Let's say you have an e-commerce business that you are running, you can actually set up everything on your own. Although it will take you time, but because you know you have the skills on digital marketing aspect like SEO, content marketing, running ads, graphic design, some of these skills I have them because it took me time to learn over the years. You get so it makes me almost invisible so that I can operate under any system. And even if I can't operate at a very high level, at least I usually have idea of what you're talking about. If you're talking about affiliate marketing, I can tell you things about affiliate marketing. If you're talking about Google Ads, I can tell you things about Google Ads. If you're talking about Facebook Ads, I can tell you things about Facebook Ads. Do you understand? So when you have all these skills, it almost makes you invisible and you'll be able to operate without fear around the world. You can apply for jobs, you can, get things done. You can even freelance on places where they need your service. But if you have money and you can buy products that you want to sell, then go ahead, run ads, set up your website, and then you push ahead. So I hope that this video has been able to give you an idea of what digital marketing is and the different aspects of digital marketing that you can use to operate and get your things put together and sell to your prospect. I hope to see you some other time. Thank you.